Okay, we're here, Morto. Get right into the shebang. Hello, Potato Bot. Thanks for the cum. Oh, that was too frisky. Sometimes you get a little too freaky. You ever have that happen? You just get, like, a little too freaky? Just hate it when that happens. Another day, another Sanyo. Well, that's not actually always true because I don't play Touhou on Wednesday. Another 6 days of the week. Another Sanyo. But hello, Kazoots. Pazoots, do you believe it's true that Reimu has a shot collar for her dog and uses it to bully on? Do you believe that this is true? No? Okay. For the shot collar, you know what? Fair point. Do you believe it's true that Reimu taught on the command kill? Too much milk. Ooh, well, struggle bus. It's over for me. When Reimu sees a yokai she doesn't like, she tells on, kill! Okay, girl, kill! I always tried to teach that to my dog, but she never got that one down. Too lazy to do anything. I'll just skews people with her horn. Which one? I'm making a Fuda joke. Do you think there's any... I had two bodies. Well, you can interpret it like that as well. Multiple interpretations. Here, have your IAF. Your bird boy. I thought your bird wife was Megamoo. You cheating on Megamoo? I'm telling. Speaking of Megamoo, maybe we'll see Megamoo later today. Both in this game and in French. Okay, Potato. I gotta ask you this because Pazoots is banned from answering. If you had to kiss either On or Kyoko, which one? Thank you for the good luck, Fruit. Oh, looking good today. You just had to say it. Stick liquid metal into their bones. I'm sorry, should I say, furry dog men? Muscular, furry dog men? What was the question? The question was just if you had to kiss On or Kyoko, which one you picking? It didn't have anything to do with injecting liquid metal into their bone. That was, apparently a secret third option. I didn't realize that was on the table when I said that. For the 3-streak turret. 3. Take the Musco die. Yeah, that's what I said. And I shouldn't say, oh, if you're around, I shouldn't say kissing Kyoko, or I should say, would you kiss Kyoko if she was a very muscular, anthropomorphic dog person? Making 6 figures. It's On because she's cute, not for any other reason. I want to know the cropped gay furry porn meme, where it's this cropped gay furry porn of the one person talking about, yeah, the airplane has autopilot because they're like apparently fucking a cockpit, and then it's like 9/11 in the background. That's a classic. Bro, what? It's a meme. See, Walrus gets it. It's a meme. It's like, it's cropped gay furry porn, so there's nothing explicit directly being shown. And it's like, it's in a cockpit, and like the one dude's like, oh, does this thing have autopilot? And the other one's like, yeah. And it's like flying towards like it's like the Twin Towers. Maybe Google 9/11 furry porn. 9/11 jokes are always funny. Just like 6/7 jokes. Yeah, means that you look at it. I don't like going out of my way for it. But like, where I find memes are not from any places that are like censored memes, generally speaking, or like, okay, I shouldn't say censored, like not porn, like not like explicit porn necessarily, but like the few places where I grab memes, I don't use like I used to use some apps and stuff. Like I don't have iPhone, I don't have Instagram. I know people have those when they get memes there. Like I don't use those. Like the only places where I get like memes are places that do not no one there is like, this meme's a little too extreme, maybe I shouldn't do it, right? Joke is porn, guys, please laugh. Yeah. This isn't a joke, it's art. Yeah, definitely. My personal favorite furry porn meme isn't a gay furry porn meme, unfortunately. If anyone's familiar with the Burger King crispy pretzel chicken fries. That is one of the greatest bits of all time. You could literally Google you could literally put the words I just said into YouTube, and it like just crispy pretzel chicken Burger King. YouTube would say chicken fries, furry meme, and I'm sure that one's gonna pop up, and it's peak. One of the greatest memes of all time. I mean, I backed out of some of the more extreme corners. I haven't dabbled in any extreme corners of the internet in a long while. You ever see those memes that are the, just, like, scenes from, like, gay porn, like, before, like, the porn happens? It's just, like, you know, whatever dialogue they do for the build-up, and it's just really fucking stupid and funny. YouTube ASMR recommendations are mostly cropped GIF. Why are you watching ASMR on YouTube? Why are you watching why are you listening to ASMR, period? Like it. Ram Ranch. Ever heard the SFW version of Ram Ranch? The one that's censored and like safe. 18 happy friends at a slumber party. Sound fun. I'll sleep the lost of limbs. I don't think that was in the SFW version. One of my other favorite, not that I know that many of them, but like one of my other favorite genres of memes is memes that take like a popular song and then they like make it like really gay. Like anyone familiar with Old Town Road? I mean, Lil Nas X, I believe, is actually gay, but like anyone familiar with Old Town Road? But they just take the lyrics to make it like just over the top gay porn. Gay versions of FNAF songs. I've never heard any of those. I make some of these in my head in my own time sometimes. Spiders? No, I can't say I'm familiar. Psychosocial is amazing. I don't know what that means. I need to get good at editing so I can make a genre of memes which are Ace of Spades. What is Ace of Spades here in reference to? I don't know what the Ace. Like a social, the Slipknot song, except it's the Motorhead. Oh, you're talking about the song Ace of Spades? Can I talk about? Here's the thing. So I like metal, symphonic like hard rock. My favorite genres, like heavy metal, hard rock. My like second favorite genres. I listen to a large, broad variety of music. I listen to some old rock, too. Big Iron Maiden fan. Motorhead might be one of the worst fucking bands I've ever heard in my life. Not that bad. Here's my problem with Motorhead, okay? And it's kind of a problem I have. Here's the thing. I said I like Iron Maiden. I do not like a lot of 80s hard rock into metal. There's some I like. There's some things I... Hello, Koichi. But there's a lot I cannot listen to. Motorhead is peak of this list because there's one problem. In terms of songs, there's probably some good songs, but the singer is unbearably terrible. I cannot, he's so fucking bad. Like, this is one of my biggest problems with a lot of, 70s, 80s, hard rock into metal. And one reason why I probably like Iron Maiden a lot is because Bruce Dickinson is a great singer. But a lot of the rest, there's so much that's just oh, here's a good song, and then the singer starts. Here's the thing. Okay, I understand, not necessarily much metal, but, hard rock, which kind of, leads into metal eventually. I understand that Ozzy Osbourne did a lot for the scene. I cannot listen to an Ozzy Osbourne song. Because I cannot stand his singing. They're, AC/DC. Listening to an AC/DC song is oh, this is not good. Why does every singer, besides the fact that they are this, have to sound like they've been smoking for 30 years, or they've been on 50 billion different drugs for 30 years? Besides the fact that they are, on that. And here's the thing. I can listen to some heavy metal. I don't usually go too heavy, but I can. And I'm fine with Screamo singing, okay? That is fine. But there's a line between Screamo and whatever the fuck Motorhead is. It's aggressive. Again, I can handle I can do Screamo. But some people just do not have a singing voice worth shit. Here's a band I'll say. I'm not a big Judas Priest fan. There are 2 Judas Priest songs I quite like. Otherwise, I don't really care for them. And the thing is, one of them's Electric Eye. And that's partially because I don't really care too much for Judas Priest singer. I do not particularly like him. But, what I will say is I think Electric Eye, his, quirky vocals, I think that, he does... The way that song is built great around him. Otherwise, I'm not particularly a fan. Breaking the Law is the only other song I particularly like from them. I think Motorhead is that bad. They're no worse than Megadeth. Yeah, that required me to particularly like Megadeth. And I have less Megadeth exposure than I do Motorhead. So to me, Motorhead stands out more. When I'm complaining about singers, there are 3 that immediately jump to mind. The Motorhead singer, I do not know his name off the top of my head. Ozzy Osbourne, and the AC/DC singer. Those are the 3 that come to mind immediately. For just, I'll sit here and shit on the fucking auto-tune generation of some modern... I'm not... I can listen to some pop. There are some songs I think are good, and not everything is obviously dog shit. There's a lot of modern auto-tune fucking sounding ass things that are just, shit. But honestly, there are times I'm give me that over some of these singers. Holy fuck. Man, I'm heated right now. Rita usually praises the best metal vocalist. They just my dad's a huge Iron Maiden fan. That's probably partially why I have so much exposure to them. But he is just a big like 70s 80s hard rock metal. He's like, so I've heard so much in some of those genres, and there's some things there that I really like, but there's just some of those, and like, so I am partially exposed, and my older brother is huge into heavy metal and some other branches of metal. He goes to concerts all the time, or very frequently. A little less so nowadays than he used to, partially due to consistent, but my dad rock meme, yeah. Like, Guns N' Roses, I could take or leave at times. But even that's got fucking better than some of those. Like, there are black metal songs I'll listen to. Like, there are, like, it's not often I listen to black metal. I'll listen to like 20 black metal songs in a row. I'll be like, these are kind of mid. These are kind of nah, whatever. They all sound the same. Then I listen to one, I'm like, holy fuck, this song is so good. Like a big ass truck. I do not like trucks. Okay, I drive a Ford Focus, 2017 Ford Focus. If anyone knows what that is, you can look it up. It's just a, pretty basic looking car. I hate driving trucks. I've driven them. I don't like pickup trucks or anything like that. Okay, what's this video? Is this context? What is this? I can't tell you if I'd like or dislike the song, but at the very least, he's a better vocalist than everything else. That I've previously talked about. Stevie Smalls guy, yeah, that's the top comment. I saw that one as well. I say my least favorite genres of music are generally rap, country, American country music, and shitty fucking hard rock / metal singers. I will say a majority of what I listen to, although there is things that break this mold, is usually hard rock into heavy metal or Touhou songs. Not necessarily official OST, but like Cat T Records, Sync Arts, all those different ones, right? There's some metal in Touhou. Spooter got me into Undead Corp, and I've slowly been going through this stuff, and I fucking love Undead Corp. Demotori's not bad, but I don't usually, why am I playing this? I don't usually go to my way much for instrumentals when I'm listening to, music and stuff. Although I do like Demotori, I don't really listen to their stuff that much. Big fan of their septet, for the Dead Princess cover. Big fan of that one. Like, their stuff is good, I just don't really go to my way for it. For an EDM guy, so metal stuff going right over your head. There is some electric, there's some techno stuff I can get behind. Demotori is great. Well, one big thing that comes to mind is there are times where I want English vocals, and there are times when I don't. When I'm really listening to music, I want English vocals, but sometimes for background music, having Japanese vocals, which I listen to, like probably a third to half of what I listen to is Touhou music, with most of that being Akatsuki Records. Most of the stuff goes over metal fans' heads. I mean, you just listen to me shit on some metal. But I mean, like, I love Trivium is. I love Trivium. I haven't really gone to too many metal concerts, but I have gone to Trivium twice live. I quite like Trivium. Oh, so good. You and shmups are real. Me too, kid. That's generally the style of metal I usually go for, but... Oh! The Cat Argentina song is second verse, I'm coming. Love East? There's multiple versions of Love East, too. I actually listened to the metal version of Love East. Love Death East. Personally. And speaking of Hina, and also it's metal, but I just heard, it was literally Saturday, I started listening to a new album that I hadn't heard before. Not new, it's not like it came out new, it's a 2016 album, but like an album I hadn't heard before of Undead Corp. And I listened to a few songs, like, okay, there's a few good ones, and then there's Doomsday Clock, which is a mix of, I think it's either Hina's theme or the stage theme, I forget which one. I think it's Hina's theme. It's heavy metal, if you don't like that, don't go for it, but fucking peak song, dude, holy shit. Hina's stage theme is better than her boss theme. I agree, not everyone agrees. I like both of them a lot, don't get me wrong. But I will always say that her stage theme is better than the boss theme, personally. Also, Pure Furies is not a top 5 or even top 10 Touhou song. Unbelievable. Hello, Alan. Alan, you here to partake in the music conversation? You know what? Let's just game. Alan, what are your thoughts on the Motorhead vocalist? How good do you believe he is for vocals? I hear any of this stuff? Damn. I just sat here talking about how I fucking can't stand his singing. I like metal and hard rock a lot, but I fucking like some metal, like especially like 80s stuff, some like fucking Motorhead and AC/DC singer are so fucking bad, bro. What your favorite Touhou song is? I used to have a favorite Touhou song. For a long time, it was always Necrofantasy, not Fantasia, Necrofantasy. Funeral for what, Amazion's Lunar Funeral? But I don't know. It's like with actual music as well. I just kind of like don't have a favorite per se. Because if you ask me today, I'll answer something. If you ask me tomorrow, it might very well be something different. Music is very mood dependent. Generally speaking, if I'm going to give my favorite Touhou theme, it's probably going to be Necrofantasy, Amazion's Evolutionary Funeral. It's either going to be that, it's going to be Strawberry Crisis, Fate of 60 Years, Last Judgment, or what is it called? Something Wind God? What's the Aya's POFV's theme? I forget the name off the top of my head. Wind God Girl. Short version. Usually, if I'm going to say my favorite, it's going to be somewhere in that range. but sometimes things kick up or down. Page 5, best theme in Wily Beast you fear. I don't remember Wily Beast music that well. Obviously, I know Idolatrize World well. Outside of that, I really am not familiar with, I know, was it Black Pegasus? Dark Pegasus? I don't know. Something Pegasus. Which is Saki's theme. I'm familiar with that one. But I'm not Wily Beast is one of the games where I have the least familiarity with music. And that's partly because Wily Beast is a game I have very little time into. Seems an army pick. Fair. Because it is good. Also, I'll always say, I like Aya's theme from Mountain of Faith, but Wind God Girl short version is better. Like it's not even it's not even close. A theme, but Wind God Girl is fine. Can we get someone in here with Mal? Can we lock Alan in a box and poke him with sticks? What's next? Pure Furies is a top 3 stage 6 boss theme. Unbelievable. The balls of some people. Also, here's the thing. I have way more exposure in Wily Beast to the Akatsuki Records version of songs rather than the actual Wily Beast songs. Like the songs from the game. Used to kill people with hammers for saying that? What do you mean we used to? I don't think you ever killed people with hammers, and because if you did, you probably would be in jail or prison, I should say. If I were to fathom a guess, unless you live in, good old-fashioned tribalism era. But I don't know if you live in that or not. Maybe if you do, if you do, then I'm being culturally insensitive, but... Oh, saying this from prison. Chicken Butt being in prison. I mean, if I were to say anyone who watches my stream is from prison, Chicken Butt's probably high up on that list. Take with that information what you will. Patchily for me, I also fuck Patchily. What was the conversation about? Tea House Chinese Tea is best song in the OSD. It's not even close. Listen, Potato Bot. Listen, Potato Bot. I thought you were a good person. What do you mean? No, what do you mean it's best song in OC? It's not even close. Isn't that the stage theme? It's not even the best stage theme in the entire game. I mean, it's peak. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. Drop a mailing using mid-spell is amazing. But, Centennial Festival for Magical Girls is, probably the second best stage theme in all of Touhou. They take UN Owen and Saki's theme are bottom half of Touhou themes. You don't get that. UN Owen is really hype in the moment. It's a real... UN Owen is not one of my favorites. I would not put it top tier, but it's good. It's still a solid theme. Saki's theme is phenomenal, but one of the reasons why Saki's theme is so good is because when the peak of the song hits, during the fucking knives everywhere. Also, Luna Dial is great. Fucking Blossom. What is it? I love POFV themes. I think their POFV might have some of the best music in all of Touhou. Saku's theme from Flowering Night from POV is one of the worst themes in the entire game, in my opinion. I don't know why that theme is popular. Like, okay, I know the mixes that made it popular. I understand, like, Night of Nights, obviously. But, like, Flowering Night is one of the least standout themes in the entire... I would not know Flowering Night at all if it wasn't for Night of Nights being popular. Give him for the best, methinks. Also, let's go. Hold on. Let's go back to the EOSD thing for a second. Let's go back to the EOSD thing for this. Patchy is the best EOSD theme, though. I understand. Like, here's the thing. USD is really good. You could go Shanghai Tea. You could go Locked Girl. You could go Luna Dial. Honestly, I could see Made in the Pocket Watch of Blood if you really want to go for that. Personally, I think it's a step down, but like I could see that. You could go Septet for the Dead Princess. You could go UNO, you could go Centennial Festival. Any of those themes as your favorite, completely understand. Now that I've said that, I'm going to shame you if you disagree with me. Why did I go back to doing this? I just did that. I should do Kaimada just as, like, a tiny bit of Kaimada just as brush up. I should also do this one. I think people hate UNO as being overrated. I don't believe it's like the #1 or #2 theme in Touhou, so I understand an aspect of where it's coming from, for sure. Ooh, yeah, okay, USD themes credits is peak. Now, part of the reason why I think it's possibly the best credit theme in the entire series, and the... Okay, nice slowdown game. But part of the reason I say that is because Bond Dance. Akatsuki Records' Bond Dance is one of the greatest songs of all time. And it's of the EOSD credit theme, and that made me love the EOSD credit theme. And credit theme is God tier. Too bad Pod did it first, but better. Ian's menu theme is phenomenal. USD credit theme, not just a mix of final stage theme? No? If I click this, is it gonna give me a fucking ad? No, this is the main menu theme. I fucking typed credit theme. This one. Fuck, this has an ad. Oh my gosh. Fucking A. Yeah, this is the USD credit theme. Emotionally, it's peak. Like I said, if you want the greatest fucking... one of the greatest topics of all time, Bond Dance, Akatsuki Records of this is peak. I have my critiques about Akatsuki Records sometimes, but... that and Pod are probably my two favorite credit themes, although there's a lot of peak credit themes. Okay, hold on. I should ask this question. Game Glitcher, you're here. You're the well-renowned EOSD hater, and if you answer none of them, then I'm going to chop up your testicles. What is, in your opinion, the best EOSD song? You know, why didn't I just do non 3-1 here? Saki's theme a lot. Uh-oh, you're gonna make somebody in here upset. Go through all the games that now say PCB's best song. Well, hold on, we got to go back in order. We don't start with Windows. We got to go through everything. Okay, so hold on. We're going through everything real quick. Okay, Touhou 1, it's Serial. No, it's main menu theme. It's main menu theme at Touhou 1. Serial's theme is a close final. Is close, but I'm giving it to the menu theme of Touhou 1. That theme is that theme hits chills like no other fucking theme ever did for me. I like when I loaded up the game for the first time to get it to work. That fucking theme. You can't find the YouTube version. The YouTube version for this is different. I don't know why. It's like the CD version is different. Fucking the main menu theme for Touhou 1 hits differently. Touhou 2, I think it's the Stage 1 theme stands out to me a lot, honestly. I would say Marissa's theme, but that's a little cheap because it's the same theme that you get in 2 other games. Everyone knows Love Colored Master Spark. It's just the PC98 version, the first one. Like Necrophanasia's melody, even like the original sound file. That's one of the reasons I always say Necrophantasy is the GOAT. What am I doing? I did non 3. Let's do these ones just to like have a done of them. Touhou 3. Fuck, Touhou 3 has too much. But I will say for Touhou 3, it's probably Strawberry Crisis or Kana's theme. I forget the name of Kana's theme. But I'll lean towards Strawberry Crisis. The menu theme's also good, but Touhou 4. Now I know a lot of people are gonna say Bad Apple. And Bad Apple's great, but it's not even the best stage theme from the entire game. That would go to Alice Maestra. Alice Maestra, best theme from Touhou 4. It's called Bad Apple because it's bad, yeah. Totally, I like Bad Apple. But Bad Apple's a very good stage theme, but it's not even the best stage theme from the entire game, just because Alice Maestra is so good. Touhou 5, the answer is obviously, Last Judgment. Like, it's just... Like, it's in the running for being the best theme in all of Touhou, in my opinion. It's gotta be Last Judgment. Touhou 6. I actually didn't answer for Touhou 6. I'd probably go with Septet, personally. With, I'd probably put... Whatchamacallit? I'd probably put Centennial Festival a close second, but I gotta go with Septet for favorite. Touhou 7. Okay, now we're caught up to Windows, Windows, so people actually know. You guys don't have to bitch and moan because PC98. God forbid people have fun. Ooh. Alice Sage theme is really good. There's a PCB is really good as a whole. I gotta go with Necrophantasy though. Ron's theme is just... It's just peak. Necrophantasia best. So you ban Alan immediately. Lock him in a box and poke him with sticks immediately. Oop. Necrophantasia is the worst theme. I don't know if you could go that far. I'll hold here for another 5-10 seconds while people give their comments, and then I'll move to the next. Okay, Imperishable Night. Perishable Night has some bangers, for sure. Reach for the Moon, Immortal Smoke, I probably gotta go with. Either that or, I mean, that, Flight of the Bamboo Cutter, Reach for, not Reach for the Moon, but History of the Moon. Oops, that was foolish. History of the Moon, whatever Aaron's theme is called. Voyage 1970. Love Colored Master Spark. You could go with any of those. Honestly, I'll say for Imperishable Night, the underrated theme, Stage 1. The Stage 1, let's just stage theme. Love that theme. Really like the extra stage theme in LNN. What do you mean LNN? In what? Oh, I froze those Red Bulls kind of late. I shouldn't make you don't like Moko's theme. You know how badly I want to find you out as a joke right now. Wriggle theme? I mean, I think Wriggle's theme is fine, but I'm still talking about the stage theme for Stage 1. Different version of Mocha's themes, all the great. Oh my gosh, now we're you and Ferd are just pulling fucking themes that don't even exist in the game. What are we doing? Man, who's your favorite Touhou character? Personally, I'm a big fan of Pikachu, but you know, I could also go with Naruto as well. What are we doing? Oh, what? Anyway, okay, Perishable Night, it's done. QFV. Oh, fuck, dude, there's too much I could give for QFV. Fuck. Like, when I'm giving my list of favorite Touhou themes of all time, like, both Aiki and Aya's theme are right there. I probably gotta go with Aya's theme. You know, for POV. Dude, Chicken Butt only knows the worst Touhou games. Isn't this kind of weird? Big fan of Clampies of Butt? No, it's... Keep yourself safe? I will. But you could go with either Aiki or Aya, so you can't really go wrong with any of them. And plus, honestly, if someone said Medicine's theme, or even Tei's theme, more than understanding of those. What's next? Mountain of Faith. I don't think Mountain of Faith has any good themes, so I think we just move past Mountain of Faith. No, Mountain of Faith has got to be Kaneko's theme. Venerable Battlefield. What the fuck is Venerable? I don't know, but it sure sounds good, so... Hina's stage theme is probably close second. Stage 3 close second? No. The Gensokyo of God, that the God's Beloved or whatever, it's a good theme. It's not even a top 3 theme in its own game, though. Like, what are we doing, people? What are we doing? It's maybe the 3rd best stage theme from the game. Like, what are we doing, people? It's not even the third best stage theme. It's like the fourth best, because Stage 5 stage theme also exists. Holy shit, it's washed! Fuck, dude. That stage theme is goated. Oh, it's so... Dude, my duality is so goated. Stage 2 is the worst in the game. Yeah. I gotta say Kanako's theme, though. Just because it's so good. But once again, it is a game where... Once again, it's a game where really you can't go wrong with whatever you pick. But that being said, if you disagree with me, you're actually just an evil person. And I'm gonna call you the cops on you. I hate this spell. How come you do this spell in practice 5 billion times in a row, nothing goes wrong? And you do it once in a run, it just fucking shits you. No one mentions Suwako? That's because Suwako's washed. I'm sorry, that was loud on the mic. Here, Suwako's fine. Here's the thing. Suwako is very similar to Koishi, to me, where I cannot picture their theme in my head. Those themes I have to listen to remember what they are. Fuck it, let's go. Okay. Let's go to Subterranean. See, we need to get away from the popular games because these are the ones where people are most passionate. Subterranean Stage 4, you talking about Satori's theme or the stage theme? Heartfelt Fancy. I love Heartfelt Fancy, but I gotta go with Lullaby of Deserted Hell. Apartment is your number 2 Zuncon. Oh, Matthew Furret is dead to me now. Just another person added to the pile. Also, I will say that Third Eye is close to being near the top, but I gotta go. Heartfelt Fancy and Lullaby are really close. I gotta go with Lullaby of Deserted Hell, though. It's too good. Someone should say Yamame's theme just for shits and giggles. Hard to pick, you can't really pick. Hey kid, what flavor of ice cream do you want? We're on ice cream. Hey son, what flavor of ice cream do you want? I don't know. There's so many. Well, you gotta fucking pick one. Like ice cream? Fucking A. What Touhou game what shmup game do you want to play right now? I don't know, there's so many good ones. Well, if you want to play one, you gotta pick one. Like, what are we doing? Darkhold Blowhole is the best stage one. It just gets worse and worse every time I look at chat. Holy shit. I can't wait till we get to LOL-K. Okay, Subterranean's over. Let's go to UFO. I really gotta pee. Stage 4 is pretty good. I'm gonna answer in a sec. I really gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. I'll come back and die to make a final sec. I'm back. So UFO. There's a few that come to mind. I gotta go with Omen. Byaku's theme. I gotta go with Byaku's theme though. Personally, when it comes down to UFO. Stage 4 is close. I gotta go with Byaku. Thank you, Mickey. Very cool. Peace, Miko. So, 10 Desires is interesting because when I think of 10 Desires, the first thing I want to go to is Stage 4. Fuck, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But then I think about Miko's theme and True Administrator, and I'm like, oh, it's obviously True Administrator. And I would say that, but then I remembered Futatsu. Yeah, Desire Drive. But then I remember Futatsuwa from Sado, and I'm like, oh, that's the answer. It's Mamizo's theme. Like I like Desire Drive is great. True Admin is peak. True Admin is absolute peak. But like it's gotta be Mamizo's theme is Mamizo's theme is so good. It's probably top 3 extra stage theme in my opinion. Two Administrator weaker than Pure Furies. Holy fuck, dude. Damn it. Oh, Nemo, why does it have to be you? If it was anyone else, I was gonna go time you out for like 30 seconds just for saying that. Fuck, dude. Hold on. Ah, damn. Oh, fuck. I can't do it. I can't time out Nemo. I saw the fucking message, and I was like, oh, I'm ready to go time it out, but fuck, you're on thin ice, damn it. Oops. Pure Furies being a stronger theme than True Admin is insanity, by the way. It's actually just fucking absurdity by the fucking lol-K propagandists out there. Anyway, what's next on the list? DDC. DDC has a few themes I think are definitely go-tos. I've got 13.5. I've skipped over the spin-offs up till this point. Shimmy. I mean, Sakura's theme is fine, but like, Pristine Beat. It's Pristine Beat. Legendary Fish Year number 3. Okay. I forgot Pristine Bear. Who's the Pristine Bear? Yeah, was it Pristine Beat, Primordial Beat? It's Rayuko's theme? Absolute beat. Okay. Fuck, I should get a whitelist going right now. Hold on. I'm gonna open up Discord real quick while we do this next part. Just mark down people's names real quick. I'm just doing this as a precautionary measure. I'm not doing it for anything specifically. I'm just keeping an lol-K. I'm just doing we're gonna talk about best lol-K theme. I'm just keeping an eye out for things here. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye to see, you know, what comes in. Stage 4 for lol-K. That's an interesting pick. Stage 6 for lol-K. Hello, Pokemon. Okay, these are fair. Kagura's theme is good, but you got 5 miss. Thank you. Okay, Alan is okay. His best theme's title screen. That's fair. No, you have to go do something. You know, let me just add Potato Bot to the list just to be safe. Yeah. Stage 1 theme or Stage 4? Stage 1 theme is quite good. I probably got to go with Dormy's theme. Dormy or Clown Piece's theme. You to the LNN list, yeah. I'm pretty sure you're already on there, Alan, but... Honestly, I'm going to add Nemo onto this list just because of his previous comments. Honestly, I should probably just add everyone onto the list just to be safe. Yeah, I think I can put the list to the side for now. Just real quick. Should be safe. Go. Yoshi is at least up there too. I'll probably say Dormy's theme. Clumpy's close second. Discord just be bad. And the only people I banned from Discord are bots, and actually on Twitch. I'd like to ban people more out of funniness, but I don't do that. So next, Wily Beast. No, it's not Wily Beast next. What the fuck? It's Hidden Star. Sage 2. Now that I think about it, Ringo's theme is really good. I do like Ringo's theme, but Hidden Star doesn't exist. Okay, to get him out of here. Backup dancers. Backup dancers, Okina 1 and Okina 2 are all really good. I gotta go with backup dancers, but the others are very good choices in their own right. Fuck you. Stage 4 theme. I can't say I know the Stage 4 theme off the top of my head, but you know what? That's a unique enough pick, I'll give it to you. Oh, what am I doing? Actually, hold on. You know, I just realized something. Before we go to the next one, I gotta go back to something. I'm not gonna go back through all of them, but we gotta ask Pokemon, crazy Pokemon. Best EOSD theme. What's your favorite EOSD theme? Son of a Beach. Choose. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, now we can move to Wily Beast. I gotta go Keiki's theme by default just because I'm not very familiar with the themes kind of as a whole in that game. I can really, off the top of my head, I can really only picture Saki's and Keiki's theme, and I gotta go with Keiki's. Stage 1 goes hard. That might be fair, but the only memory I have from Stage 1 is not liking Eika. And I know it's not the stage, it's the boss, but like still. I don't have a pleasant memory of that Stage 1. For what little memory exists. Does she not like Baby? Because she was cringe. What are we talking about? Damn, that was an early kill. I never kill that early, it's Raina. You're cringe? Oh, I'm great! Okay, this game. There's a number of picks in this game I could go for. Obviously, Kaimada's the go-to. It's either that or it's Mega Moon, in my opinion. I'll lean Kaimata, but Megamu's a close second. Stage 4, Stage 4. Momo's theme is quite good. I wouldn't put it as my favorite or second favorite, but it's a very solid theme. I mean, Touhou as a whole generally is good themes. There's not a Touhou theme I dislike, but... For Michael Cat, that's curious. Place for his top 10 of all time? Now that's an interesting take. It's not one I've ever heard before, so despite the fact they disagree with it, I'll let it slide. Misumaru is pretty good. This game doesn't really go too much on the peak side, but there's just a lot of really solid. Crazy, what's best SA theme? I guess he didn't answer for that one. There's a number of those. I feel like SA is like the boring one to ask though. Like I feel like Mountain of Faith and like Imperishable Night are a lot more controversial. Also, nice power. There's so many good ones in SA. Is that what the problem with SA is? I feel like compared to like Mountain of Faith and Perishable Night and USD, it like Subterranean I think has some peak, but I don't think it's like a few. Well, Pokemon goes through a sorter. Where was I go? Where am I going next? Why am I up here? We do a little bit of throwing. Sometimes you gotta make it close just for content. Now you might ask, why do I always make it close? You don't have to ask that question. 19. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot think of a single Touhou 19 theme off the top of my head. There are a number of mixes in Touhou that I can... There are a number of 19 mixes I can call off the top of my head. Any trauma enjoyers, but I don't know 19 themes, so I cannot answer this. Zanmu. Either Biting or Zanmu. Let's do worst theme in each game next. That's the better way to start yelling things. According to the sorter, Aya is stage 2, Moph is Aya's, SA is stage 2 or Orange. SA stage 2, that's a very fair statement. I don't think anyone said that one. That's a new one to see. Weird people get picked up by Zamu's theme. Are we going with the talk? We're moving to Touhou 20 right now. So final game, Touhou 20. Emu Summon changed the newer games. Touhou 20 is, in my opinion, one of the best soundtracks in Touhou. I really like 20's soundtrack. I'm good. It's either Yuimon's or Stage 3. I'm gonna go with Yuimon's theme. It's Yuimon. See, you get it. Stage for Touhou 20. There are a lot of themes in 20. I think 20's got really, really solid themes, but Stage 3 and Yui Vibe really stand out, in my opinion. On Border of Prester John. Is that Stage 3 or is that Nareko's theme? I don't actually know off the top of my head. I'm not very familiar with the names of themes from 20 at the moment. Oh, you bitch! You know what? Fuck it. W with Tatsuki. What kind of nerd fucking types in Watatsuki? I'm a big fan of Watatsuki. Alright, yeah. I really like Miss Kirisame. Favorite for this game? I picked Kaimada with Megaboo close second. Man, his username is nerd. Oh, he's crazy. Oh, no, wait, Game Glitcher, hold on. You gotta give an answer to this as well. Hold on, Game Glitcher. You gotta give a Touhou 20 answer. Notice how Game Glitcher left during the conversation of best music, and he comes back right at the very end so he can judge everyone by their picks, but so he can never actually say anything because he likes to be the biggest fence-sitter when it comes down to Touhou opinions you've ever seen? If you say that Touhou fan is a nerd? No. Dude, what Pokemon every Touhou would be? I remember before going through some of these. Over the last 20 themes, guess Ari's theme would be your favorite. His name is Matthew Furry. I like throwing. Guys, I hate to be blunt, but I don't think I'm at my A game, or even my B game right now. I think I'm at, like, C- at best. That's Furry. No, the Furry is, Banana Walrus. Get it right. The passing grade is run LNNs. Yeah, LNNs if you ignore the mist that I already have. What's your favorite non-mainline theme? Nightmare Diary. That's the one that comes to mind, at least first. Nightmare Diary or Tenchi's theme from Skyward Rhapsody. Those two come to mind first. There's a theme from Shoot the Bullet that's really good, but I do not know the name of it. There's a couple of themes from Shoot the Bullet that are quite good. But I don't know any of the theme names from Shoot the Bullet. Damn, that was an incredibly generous screen. Wow. Sometimes spam giveth and sometimes spam taketh, and that time it really, really giveth. Dude, I just got a fucking email from my bank with the fucking First word just security alert. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I look at just like, oh, there's due to rising scams. Here's a scam that's currently on the that we're seeing reported a lot right now. So be careful of this one. I'm like, fucking A, dude. Like the fucking title is just security alert. I was like, fucking A. Someone in Japan is buying Touhou Yuri with my credit card. I can't believe it. Fine, let me stop browsing and let me fight Zanyo. I like this girl. She never does me anything wrong. Whoa! I almost did myself wrong, though. Oh, how did I make that? Okay, next we're gonna go through what is your favorite Touhou hentai doujin? Calm down, Zanyo. Well, it's Megumi, Aya, and Miji. I don't know that. I don't know that off the top of my... I don't know one with those three off the top of my head. And second of all, just one with those three? I don't believe you. Dude, the run I get a perfect stage 3 is when I died on stage 2. I love this game. Oh man, I can't say the police might get involved. The one with the giant catfish. He's in one of those? Did I say shoot? Yeah. That's when I said you bitch very loudly to Takane. You're resisting the obvious statement. Which obvious statement? There's probably like 20 of them. Is that about hey mister or something? Or something else. There's like 50 obvious statements. Damn, that was really nice spawning in them. Oh, you're gonna do the gross ones like the pirate one? I mean, that's why I said there's like 20 obvious statements. Like, I feel like you said, oh, the obvious one. I feel like there's like a bunch of like obvious jokes you could go for here. Anyway, guys, stage 4. How you all doing? We love stage 4, right? It's a stage of hopes and dreams. Wait, that's every Touhou game in stage 4. There's Touhou porn, you know it. No, he's right, Potato Bot. He doesn't watch Touhou porn because every time he does, he's like, Reimu would never say that. That's not canon. Fuck, I walked into the first bullet. Okay, you know what? You're doing it right, you're staring, you're doing nothing else. What do you mean by that? What else are you doing, Nemo? Oop. Yunzun has his favorite? What's his favorite? You don't worry about you can do the fingers around your head. Weird. Eccentrics Affair. Can't say I know. Or understand what the joke here is. Weirdest Touhou Dojin bearing you succeeded. The one with the fish, you mean Waggy Saggy or the catfish? Or Iku, because some people refer to her as the oarfish, which is still the fish. I pressed the Windows button. Got USD Reimu be LNN, okay. I mean, like you might as well not. You might as well be playing on easy mode for playing Reimu B. I guess. Okay, and now we're typing random code word. I like. What do those numbers mean, Potato Bot? Your cat type them? Okay. What's your cat's name? Saying Vampire Illusion. Listen, Vampire Illusion giveth and it taketh away. Wait, that's a lot of Touhou. Mike, do you kill your cat for me personally? I know it's a lot to ask for, but woo! Wowza, Micro. Man, I'm warm. Maybe that's because I've been very aggressive over the past hour. That's weird. It's been a very very loud and eccentric day. A cat we never called by actual names. The family just calls it a cat. Getting your cat to respond to Ched. Maybe you just name your cat Ched and call him Chen, and eventually he'll probably respond, right? You know, we have a decent amount of people here. This is not the first time it's ever come up. Who's the best cat in Touhou? Orin, Chen, or Mickey? If you really want to get adventurous, you could say Sho. Orin. Wow, that's a lot of Orin berries. Kids these days. Orin, because you're quite tutored by the SA Council. The Sexual Assault Council? What the fuck? That's pretty fucking weird. One, zero. SA. Your Honor, I did not say those statements aloud. Get done with the Touhou 18 LNN shit himself on stream. Even if I did shit myself, you would never know unless I said it. You got a question, I agree with Oren. I said, who's the best cat, Bazooks? In Touhou. Go shit yourself. I'd like to see you try. Hi, Takane. Better than Oren. Change your mind. They hated him because he spoke the truth. I don't necessarily agree with it. It's just funny. Go along with it. Mike Tyson? No, Mike Jordan. He sent me butt pics this morning. It's also harder than Oren. Yeah, you also sit here 24/7 trying to say that the entirety of SA is actually the easiest thing in the market. It's just completely free. It's true. I can tell you believe it because you didn't use the proper spelling. It should be it's with an apostrophe. Or it is. True. Or it might have less shit RNG potential than Mickey. I need to know about that. Yeah, Chen Final exists, by the way. Let's make a note of that. Orange thinks that dead people in Chen needs her nails clipped. True. Great tree housing labyrinth at Touhou. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta string words together. Also, hello, Donicos. Step out, yeah, be rather that than Ghost Wheels. B2. Needles Iori. Yeah, Sho is a tiger. Effectively a cat, so that's why I said when you're picking your favorite cat, I said Oren, Chen, Mickey, Sho if you want because she counts. You know, some people don't count her, some people do. Kasen's tiger exists. Kasen's not real. She's not in any of the mainline Touhou games. She's not real. You with LNN, you're gonna start saying she's easier than Mickey? Bro, the rule of thumb in Touhou is just simple. If you ever die an attack, you say it's impossible. And if you ever cap an attack, you just say it's the easiest attack you've ever done. It's actually free, and you move on with your life. Like, that's how it is, right? I can lock in UFO. Maybe I can lock in on a run. I mean, I did just have a perfect Sanyo. I can't complain. I mean, a perfect Stage 3 as a whole. I can't complain about that. I can complain a little bit. I wasn't locked in on Stage 4. But you know what? I'm having a good day. I like yelling aggressively. I just let the fucking bullet walk into me. How the fuck did I not die to that? Punish you. Yeah, because me not getting the LNN is totally out of spite. And not because it's a hard fucking thing to do. And I've still got a long ways to go. That's what it is. You almost got it first try. What are you doing? Yeah. Okay, chicken butt. Every time I tell you, hey, you should play this game, you go, you can't. It's impossible. Okay, game. Whoa, fuck me! Whoa, whoa there, buddy! That was fine until I made it not fine. Never in question. There's a Mega Man LNN. I don't particularly care for Mega Man games, personally. Not that I say they're bad games, it's just not a genre I particularly care for. Sure, because you haven't tried it yet, but if you did, you get first try. Just don't make you play the game, okay? Okay, got it, got it. Fuck me. Whoa. I have learned, as I've done more and more Sanyo, I've learned to start enjoying Sanyo more and more. I don't like her spell 1. Her spell 1 makes me very angry, but as a whole, I enjoy the rest of the fight. Except right now. What? What do you... What? What the fuck was that? Dude, she giveth and she taketh away. Holy fuck, that was so cursed. Shift defensive say, is he saying I like her? Yeah, apparently. Well, if a fella's not allowed to compliment a female? Hey, ma'am, the room you're looking for is down the hall and to the left. I have a boyfriend, True. Why am I getting so true to that? Or I perfect stage 4 to keep myself on a good pace. I don't know why I say keep myself. I hate the world. Alright, perfect stage 4 to keep myself on pace. The rest of stage 4. That was actually a good opening. I just bobbled at the last second. Koishibi? I did Koishibi on Saturday. What are you talking about? We're doing probably Yomu and Patchy B. Dude, spam is so easy when you're focusing. It's actually unreal. Dude, give me that every day of the week before you give me this fucking thing. I'm angry. I'm angry. The USC Markiplier mod makes you want to go play the game, actually. Is that the Touhou of 87? What? Oh, shot. And lose without strats for score runs, and you fear for your consistency. Hate to see it. Let me scroll up slightly. Oh, probably go for more actually hard LNNs that crave learning and effort. Yeah, I hate that. Do the Chernobyl run. I literally did Chernobyl plus Koishibi Game Glitcher on Saturday. Those are the 2 runs I did on Saturday. Is that the over 495 years? Yeah. I did say the Chernobyl run took so long, I was thinking about not doing another run, and then I paused after that run. I was like, fuck it, I'll do another run. So then I did a Koishibi speed run. It died to Remy because I had no fucking chance of like beating her with my build, basically. It's kind of a get just walled by Remy mode, but it was such a fucking quick speed run of just insane offense. I hate the world! Dude, how come every fucking run, I cannot get, I can't do everything. If I do everything that's fucking hard, I die to just some random garbage. And if I don't die to random garbage, then I die to the hard things. It's impossible. The game, Touhou, LNNs are functionally impossible. I refuse to acknowledge the fact that I have 3 of them at this point. And I just choose to believe that LNNs are actually impossible. I mean, yeah, don't you start, Chicken Ball. You're the one who sets essays free every 5 seconds. Fuck, that was that one's on me completely. That was a terrible line to go for. I want to maximize my damage as best as I could, but I should have just gone elsewhere. I hate suffocation. Give me divine orbs every day of the week before you give me this. SA3 best at LNN is impossible but free. Me and I just say words. How many you've seen live? Probably not terribly many. I think you... I'm pretty sure you saw my Moth one. Did you also see my SA one, Alan? I feel like you were there for both of them, but I can't remember for sure. Or both of those two. I know you weren't there for PC. I know you weren't around for when I was playing PCB, but... That was a little poor. SA mob. I remember you were there for the mob. I think you were there for the SA one, but it's also been... a hot minute since I got my SA run. It's off by 5 minutes, GG. Hate to see it. They're so long, old. Yeah, for me and my 2 years of streaming. Ooh. Foxy, 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 Foxy. Thank you, Teobot, for the fox. Maybe I should just start dodging this attack normally. It worked. It worked on my my last run, right? Damn, that was timed very well. Okay, now they're splitting up. That was one of the easiest yellow yin-yang sections I've ever had, but, like, the opening was so favorable for me. Like, that killing opening was just so fucking favorable. Neat. Like, you Google what yes is in Japanese because you don't trust your memory on the do you want to save a replay screen. I also just play in English because that's the language that I speak and understand.
No, but it's a patch of the game. You have to play it in its original form.
There's patches effort. The only game I ever went through the effort of, like, doing English patch for is 19 and 20. Because everything else I got of them are a shrine. Perfectly fine. Which just has it up in there, right? Screws up Eternal Meek lineup. Maybe I just dodge, right? Not once you see replay corrupted itself a while back. Hate to see it. I've never really had replay issues. Aside the ones that are already, like, you know, Mountain of Faith Stage 4 desyncing up. That's just a, common thing. Oh, here's the SA Stage 6 Oku desync that if you speed it up or whatever properly, then if you, like, speed it up, then it, like, desyncs the replay at one point. You gotta, like, go back and do it normally. Do you do Meek normally? You mean, like, on normal mode? I don't blame you. I wish I could do this attack on normal mode. Me, when I get 1/3 movement, the boss goes to the left. This is a slight on my name, on my family name. Dude, how come I fucking can't with this spell, dude? I do the spell a bunch in practice, not a single fucking weird situation. I do it once in a fucking run, and it's just beyond cursed. I swear, it must be bugged in practice to behave normally. Turn difficulty down to normal for me, can turn it up after, fair. If I ain't consistent. Yeah, it's because fucking Blue of Us probably, like, fucking downloaded a fucking reader for the game to open up the code and read every fucking line of read all the zeros and ones that tell him the fucking secret truth of the world, so he can fucking find the exact pixel to stand on, so that it fucking goes exactly the way it does. It's free for aliens, so true. Have it bad? It's because you're playing Marissa, an inferior character to Reimu. I'm warm. It's very warm in my room. Maybe that's because I've been doing a lot of shouting today. I pressed the Windows button again. Okay, this is my final run of the day. I also gotta pee again. 2, 1, 0. You're gonna win, that's why it's fire on. Yeah! Wait, if this is gonna be the LNN, then this is still early in the video. I gotta say some, like, we gotta say some really weird shit. So, you guys more of a thigh job or a foot job fan, personally? You don't actually have to answer. I just gotta, like, bring up something weird. It's very important that, like, that when I get the LNN, that people are gonna be like, oh, look, the LNN. They click on the run, maybe like to see its validity, maybe see, oh, look, you know, LNN. Maybe there's something you could look in there, right? Obviously, it gets more people watching, and I want to make sure that when someone clicks on, they're like, oh boy, I want to see what this is about, and then it's just some like, it's some off the wall conversation near the start of the video. Like that's what's important to me. The LNN says with cards. Listen, I'll get the card LNN, and then we'll remove the cards, and then we'll get the natural LNN, the normal one. Size, you don't like feet. I don't like feet either. I'm very anti-feet, but I just needed some weird thing to bring up. So, and that came to mind. So I was like, boom. And appreciate feet. Damn, this might be the first time I've ever agreed with Chicken Butt. But Furry's feet? Chicken Butt, were you the one who said that, like, we used to, like, kill people with stuff like this or something? Like, you said something like that, right? 50 feet wide, though? Because what'll happen is, I'll see something. Whether it's NSFW or SFW, it does not matter. I'll see something, and I'll be like, oh, this is pretty neat. I wonder what else the artist does. And then I'll look, the next image is just a fucking close-up of just foot. And it's like, super detailed. Like, it's more detailed than you've ever seen for anything else. The cat's like, it's bad, yeah. You're the common factor here? Yeah, I'm the common factor of I don't like feet. Or I don't like feet sexually, and I don't want really detailed sexualized feet. If you see feet stuff like that, you swear to God, it's always tails. Especially because, you know, here's the other thing, okay? The other thing about feet that is, like, really prevalent, why the fuck am I going on about this, is that, you know where it's, like, really prevalent for whatever reason? DeviantArt. And you know what has really fucking disgusting art? DeviantArt. And you just get, like, this, for whatever reason, they're obsessed with it there. And you just get this weird collection. I don't go browsing DeviantArt, but, like, I know people who used to, like, draw on DeviantArt and stuff. And just, like, occasionally looking through that, it's like, why the fuck is there so much feet? That looks so bad, too. I hate you, Sanyo. Feet versus Lolly, the grand debate. What the fuck? When is this ever a debate? Also, due to interactions with people I may or may not be know, the feet conversation is also kind of a bit of a meme among me and my closest friends for various reasons. Even knows where you go to see bad art? Exactly. Like, I have a friend who has before, like, we hanging out, we're just chilling, and then you'll be like, you know what? You just sit there, like, scrolling DeviantArt, and every time you see something that's just disgusting, like, really bad, hey, look at this. Not, like, explicit disgusting, but just, like, you know, what's the worst feet images I can find? Oh, here, look at this. But you do that for a laugh. I mean, it is funny to laugh for a little bit. It's very easy to meme on, especially when you know certain people. I think it's pretty random. You can everybody hated Rainbow 8 Marissa and is now massive. That's what we call Vor. Like, generally speaking, I'm not going to be anti most things. And even at the end of the day, most of my playing up of a lot of these things is just because it's fun. Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's mostly just, like, because it's kind of fun to sit there and do it. But, if I'm going to sit there and, like, there are two things I'll go on against. Feet and NTR. You really did not do me any favors there, Sanyo. That blue bullet came from out of right field, and I could not comprehend it in time.
What? What?
Felt so easy, though. Me when I say words. You know, the two ceaseless one calls a Sanyo lunatic attack, not that bad, fair. Okay, but Alan. That was bad. I played way too slow. Would you say it is fair to say that Sanyo's final is not that bad 2/3 of the time? I'm gonna go blow up the moon.